Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Berlin and I mainly cover a lot of beauty guru drama and drama channel drama sometimes, that kind of thing. Sometimes I do makeup as well, but tonight's video is going to be a video about Jeffree Star and about some of the drama surrounding him at the moment, because there's quite a bit to get into. Now, a lot of this is stuff that I don't think Jeffree Star will ever want to address. And I think it's stuff that he has tried to cover up and deflect and distract from using other drama. Like today, for instance, I logged onto Twitter and I saw Def Noodles put out a post about James Charles. Here we go. Today, Def Noodles tweeted out this. Today, in This Should Have Stayed in Your Drafts, YouTuber creates channel named Paedophile Gaming. In one video, they claim to have married a 3-year-old fan. They also claim they were ghosted by James Charles. And they even show James's Discord name as Paedophile James. It's actually Paedophile Charles when you go in and look at the name. The creator of this YouTube channel is apparently a 16-year-old who claims that this channel is purely for satire. Now, I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think this is gross.
Then, I'd fucking kill her. Also kind of sad because I got ghosted by James Charles. He was offering to send me ass pics. I was a little horny, but James ghosted me, so yeah, that happened. Fuck you, James. Anyways, I got an intern.
So, Paedophile Gaming. Apparently including something to do with James Charles as well. I mean, I really don't think that is anything to do with the real James Charles at all. Apparently they've said that account is satire. Whether it is satire or not, that's fucking disgusting. Who in their right mind creates an account and says, oh, I'm going to call it paedophile something? What the actual fuck? Like, who even thinks that that is funny? It isn't. It really, really isn't. So, moving on to the next part of this video. That Paedophile Gaming thing was put up on Twitter today. And the first thing I immediately thought was, oh wow, I bet this is Jeffree Star trying to deflect from the drama that's been brought up about him. Because as you probably know, as you're probably already aware, if you've clicked on this video, then you probably know that Kat Tenbarge recently put out an article from The Insider that went into detail about Jeffree Star allegedly assaulting 4 people, 3 of whom were allegedly paid off. I will pop a screenshot of the article in here just to kind of refresh your memory in case any of you haven't seen it as well. But this article is claiming that Jeffree Star has sexually assaulted 4 people. Now, of course, I can't state any of this as fact because I don't know if it is fact, but this is what the article is claiming, that Jeffree Star has assaulted 4 people. So, one of these people has not accepted a 10 grand payout. It's $10,000 worth of hush money, and they have not accepted it. Now, the person who didn't accept Jeffree Star's 10 grand payout, allegedly, is called Chris Avery Bennett. Now, if you go to Chris Avery Bennett's Twitter, they have their pinned tweet as a statement of why they didn't accept the whole 10 grand payout from Jeffree Star and a link to the Insider article with Kat Tenbarge. I'm going to read out Chris's statement here because it's long, but it's interesting. Honestly, this wasn't easy for me to talk about in such a public way, and I honestly never fully believed it until this moment. This was 100% happening, but it is. After this point, it is best to read the article to fully understand what I am saying. Yes, Jeffree wanted to stop this article so bad he did offer to pay me $10,000 to retract my statements. In that alone, Jeffree told me what he thinks is worth $10,000, and I'm not going to spoil what's in this article, but you tell me if that's a slap in the face of truth. I didn't do this for money or attention. I did this because I value myself and my truth. Honestly, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that there are people like this to start with. I'm pissed off he has gotten away with this for this long because I honestly figured someone else would talk before now. Thankfully, my morals made me talk about a seriously private part of my life on a very, very public platform. And now I'm typing the longest status I think I've written in my adult life. Thank you for listening to my ramble this long. Just stop glorifying bad people. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the question that I'm asking myself is, why is Jeffree Star trying so hard to hide this article? Why is Jeffree Star doing the most to hide this article? Look now, there's this whole paedophile drama about James Charles that popped up on Twitter. Isn't that a really funny coincidence, given that this is currently out there about Jeffree Star? It's like Jeffree Star is doing everything that he can to deflect attention away from that article, away from that whole narrative. Why is he trying so hard to deflect from it without actually addressing any of it himself? That's the question that I'm asking myself. And the thing is, when you have a quick Google and when you look at Jeffree Star and who he used to be friends with, you know, it's well documented about Davi Vanity, the Blood on the Dance Floor singer, but it's not so well documented about Ian Watkins from the Lost Prophets. You know, I mentioned this stuff in one of my previous videos, but today I have come back with some of the tweets between Jeffree Star and Ian Watkins, and also a little bit about what actually happened with Ian Watkins, because maybe some of you guys don't know, but I remember it happening at the time. I remember hearing about it in the news because it was huge. You know, I live over here in the UK, I'm British, and I remember when this came out about Ian Watkins, it was a big deal. You know, it was headline news, it was a big deal, because here you have this guy who was really popular singer from a popular band, and it turned out that he was doing things with children. So let's get into this. So the first thing that I'm going to put up here is some screenshots of tweets between Ian Watkins and Jeffree Star. This is all surface level stuff. Literally, you Google it and it comes up the first page that you look for it. So it's not like I'm digging around or finding something that I shouldn't find. As I said, you Google it, this comes up first page. So it's all there. Very easy to find, easy to see. So this is proof that Jeffree Star knew of Ian Watkins, had some kind of jokey banter, friendship with Ian Watkins. You can see some of the tweets are sort of about sex and stuff like that. So make of that what you will, but I just put those in here to show you guys as proof. Yes, Jeffree Star did know of Ian Watkins. Jeffree Star did talk to Ian Watkins, because now we're going to talk a little bit about Ian Watkins himself and what he was all about. Ian Watkins, frontman of the Lost Prophets, convicted paedophile who was convicted for the attempted rape of a baby. Yep, a baby. So Ian Watkins was convicted of the attempted rape of a baby and 13 other sex-related offences to do with children. They found stuff on his computer at home, like child porn was found on his computer at home when he was arrested. I remember all that when it came out in the news. And that was all really shocking because, you know, there were so many teenagers who were into the Lost Prophets band and stuff like that. They were a really popular band over here. I mean, I think they were even popular in the States as well. But I know that certainly over here in the UK, they were really popular because, you know, they were a Welsh, you know, band. They were from the UK, so they were popular over here with all the kids who loved alternative music and all of that. So it was a huge shock when this guy was convicted of attempted rape of a baby. You know, it's really shocking. It's something that was headline news in all the newspapers. It's mad, you know, absolutely crazy. Who the fuck tries to rape a baby though? I mean, you've got to be fucking seriously gone in the head to do that. But this is somebody that Jeffree Star used to joke around with on Twitter. When you add that to the fact that Jeffree Star used to call Davi Vanity his brother, and Davi Vanity has something like 100 charges of sexual assault coming his way, you know, so Then you've got Shane Dawson, who made all these jokes in the past that were kind of centered around paedophilia as well. So add all of this up. Shane Dawson, Dovey Vanity, Ian Watkins. Why is it that Jeffree Star is connected to all these people who have things like this in their background, or, you know, are even convicted of crimes like paedophilia? Why is Jeffree Star connected to all of these people? This is really, really fucking bizarre. And this is why I am so convinced that that stuff I showed you at the beginning of this video, that stuff about paedophile gaming and apparently James Charles being in there, that is why I'm so convinced that that is put out by someone from Jeffree Star's team or Jeffree Star's PR people or whoever. I don't know, but I think it's connected to Jeffree Star because it looks to me like that was thrown out as a kind of decoy, as a distraction from the news about Jeffree Star and who he has been associated with, you know, because Jeffree Star has tried to hide this insider article. He has tried using black men as boyfriends to try and deflect again from this article that came out in Insider. He's really trying to throw people off the scent of this Insider article. He's been trying it for weeks, months, but it's still come out. It's out there, people can see it. You know, Jeffree Star has been accused of 4 counts of sexual assault. So, you know, you make up your own mind. You know, if you can still support Jeffree Star, have at it. But honestly, when I look at all the evidence, I'm like, nah, it is enough for me. You know, for a long time, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and think, okay, maybe he's changed. He keeps on saying he's changed. He's kind of promising he's changed. Maybe he really has. But then in 2019, when he went off at James Charles, saying James Charles is a danger to society and all of this, doesn't it make you think, wasn't Jeffree just projecting then? Projecting onto James Charles? Like, look at it now. Look at all the evidence that we've got here on the internet, in this video, whatever. Look at all the evidence that there is against Jeffree Star. You know, people coming out saying that they've been abused by Jeffree, all this stuff. It's like, it looks like it was projection on Jeffree's part in 2019 when he lashed out at James Charles and called James the P word. It looks like the real P word might actually be Jeffree Star. And Jeffree Star casually tried to ruin James Charles's whole career in 2019. For what? For what, Jeffree? What did James do? Nothing, I think. Anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave this little video here. So I'll say take care, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.